Hi there. I have been challenged to share with you my why Posh story. What brought me to Posh? Why do I love Posh? Why am I here? So I'm going to tell you. What literally brought me to Posh was a girls' night out. I needed a night off so badly. So I saw the invitation come up on Facebook. I clicked accept and I'm like, done. I'm there. It's gonna happen. My husband took the boys and I went over to girls' night out. I walked in and there were these beautiful, pretty, shiny products and samples and things, and my heart, it dropped. The reason for that is because I'm allergic to so many things on my skin. I can't use a wet nap. I have trouble washing the dishes. My husband does that for me. He's amazing.
Mom?
Yeah, give me 1 second, babe, okay? I have two gorgeous boys here. Anyway, I'm allergic to everything. Even their baby wipes had to be unscented and sensitive skin, and it wasn't even necessarily for them, it was for me. So I just kind of sat there and I'm like, well, there's some goodies here. I guess I'm gonna have some pretzels. This is gonna be great. And there were some drinks and I was gonna just sit there and enjoy my night out without actually sampling anything. But it smelled really, really good. And as a girl, oh, hi. Let me show you guys something real quick. This is my son's toad. There you go. Okay, let me finish up, okay?
Hi.
Thanks, buddy. My great-grandmother always said it takes pains to be beautiful, and what that meant to me growing up was that when my dad used those little hair elastics that had the little balls on them, and they snapped into your head, it takes pains to be beautiful is what my mother and my father would always say, because it hurt. So I went, this smells really good. It takes pains to be beautiful, and I put some on my wrist. And I didn't get any hives. And then that was a big fat yummy hand cream. And then I tried a Skin Joy body butter that has shea butter in it, and no hives again. Nothing. It was amazing. It was very surprising. So I sat down and I started going through the Posh paper, and I was like, all right, so what's going on here? And I found they don't use paraffins. They don't use parabens. They don't use lanolin. Very, very allergic to lanolin. Found that out the hard way. And they have no fillers. They don't use tallow. Tallow is rendered animal fat, and you find that in a lot of soaps. They also don't use soy, and they don't use gluten. I have no idea, other than lanolin, what it is that I'm allergic to, but it's one of those things because Perfectly Posh doesn't use them, and I don't have hives. Instead, what they're using is they're using natural butters, they're using natural oils, they're using essential oils, they're using things like charcoal and sea salt and sugar and volcanic ash. And what they use is they use naturally based ingredients. They don't use all natural ingredients. When I first started with Posh, I thought it was all natural ingredients. I've since learned that what all natural would mean is that it would have to be in the fridge, it would have no shelf life, you wouldn't want to spend any money on it because it would be a waste. So they are naturally based, not all natural. And what that means is that they use things that are as close to the source as possible. You're going to see lots of high quality botanical extracts, you're going to see vitamins, and you're going to see essential oils. Needless to say, I was absolutely hooked. And the more that I read in the Posh paper, the more it was like, hey, the more I loved it. And I tried more of her product, more of Lisa's products, and I absolutely loved them. And I was absolutely shocked that I wasn't breaking out and that I wasn't sneezing and so as I read the book, I discovered that they also to join the company, not even join the company, to start my own business. I own my business, you guys. To start my own business would cost me $99, and what that was going to get me is over $250 worth of goodies and business essentials. And my free website. That's right, free website. It doesn't cost me anything every month. All I have to do is every 6 months sell $200 worth of product, and that is so easy. And with Perfectly Posh, actually, it goes like from June to January. So, it's those 6 months. But when you first start, you get 6 months for free. So I have a year to sell $200 worth of product. Pretty sure I can do that. No problem. Anyway, the other thing that happened then was that I realized we're looking at moving pretty soon. We're trying to sell our house right now. And when we sell our house, we're moving to a place that has a higher cost of living. And currently I'm at home with our boys, but we were looking at that I was going to have to try and find a job. And that's not something I wanted to do because I wanted to be able to stay home with the boys. And this is an opportunity that was going to allow for that. And so it really made sense to me. I took some time, I talked about Perfectly Posh to my husband, and then I went ahead and I made the plunge. And I'm so glad that I did. So, when people ask me what Perfectly Posh is and what it means, basically what I just tell them is that Perfectly Posh is simply pampering, and it's pampering simply. There's not a bunch of junk. There's not a bunch of fillers. There's not a bunch of ingredients that you're trying to figure. One of our things has like 4 or 5 ingredients. That's crazy. You see, the back of your shampoo and it's got like this many ingredients on it. It's like half the label is taken up by ingredients. Some of our things have so few ingredients. It's just nuts, and they're amazing. And so yeah, that's my Why Posh story. That's I'm hoping that I'll be able to add more to this as time goes on, because I'll be able to, grow my business and be successful and, be able to share more with you. So that's it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you'd like to join my team, that would be awesome, because I'd love to work with you. And I'd love to, share my love of Posh and find people who love it too and who want to experience things with me. So yeah, just remember, you deserve to be pampered, and you deserve to be pampered the right way, by something that's not going to just fill your skin with junk. You deserve to be pampered with Perfectly Posh.